What can I do for you?
Well, I thought maybe we could talk a bit more.
What's the point?
I'd like you to understand.
There's nothing to understand. All that matters is what you've done.
Well, don't you want to know why?
No, not particularly.
Why not?
I just don't, all right? I mean, I don't want to know anything about it. The whole thing just makes me feel physically sick. I mean, just think about it, will you, Mum?
I can't get inside your head.
No, I know.
You're going to have to get used to the idea, Ian.
All right, look, I'll accept it, OK? Let's just change the subject. Let's talk about something else.
Oh, what, you mean pretend Phil don't exist?
I'm not saying that. I just don't want to know all your sordid reasons for marrying him.
There's nothing sordid about it.
Oh, no? Well, cast your mind back to your engagement party, then.
Well, you wasn't even there.
Yeah, it doesn't mean it didn't happen.
Look, if I can get over something like that when I was one of the people directly affected, then I don't think it's asking too much of you to do the same.
I can't.
Why not?
Because I find the whole thing so degrading.
Oh. Whatever it was, he's my husband, Arian.
Yeah, I'll accept that. But I'll never like it.
Oh, don't tell me. He's chucked you out already and you need somewhere to stay.
Can I talk to you?
So what did Ian have to say?
Oh, it's pretty unreasonable.
Oh, yeah?
Well, you can imagine, can't you? You know what he's like.
I could imagine he was upset.
Well, he shouldn't be. He's not a child, he's a grown man.
Well, perhaps it's just as well he is. I hate to think I would have taken this if all this had happened a few years ago.
What, you mean having a stepfather?
Well, in a manner of speaking.
Are you still angry because I didn't tell you? Paul, it wasn't that sort of wedding. Nobody got invited.
Look, that doesn't bother me. But I am hurt that Pat butchered you and I didn't.
I do love Phil, you know.
Oh, love.
And where are you going now?
I'm going to make another pot of tea. I actually fancy something stronger, but tea's all we've got in this house.
What do I have to say or do to make you understand?
That's a big question, isn't it? Kath, why don't you use your brain?
Well, all I can see is that you're prejudiced against Phil.
Oh, yeah? And how'd you make that one out?
Well, you won't even try and get to know him or see his good side. If that ain't prejudice, I don't know what is.
No, Kath. Prejudice is disliking someone for no good reason. Look, have you got amnesia or something? Do I have to remind you of the things the Mitchells had done? No, it's as I thought. You remember just as well as I do.
Yes, but I don't go around judging people the way you do.
Well, perhaps you should. Perhaps if you use a bit of judgment, you might not be able to settle down with someone who's a cheat, a crook and a murderer, someone who cheats on his own brother.
Pauline, all this is ancient history. Me and Phil, we've talked it all through. We've put it all behind us.
Oh, wow, very nice. And I'm sure that poor man who burnt to death on Frank's car lot will be very happy to hear it. Kath, how can you be so stupid?
All right, Pauline, I get the message. You don't approve. Well, I'm not asking you to. All I want is for you to accept the situation.
Well, I can't.
You're being ridiculous.
No, I'm not. I've got standards. I know right from wrong, even if you don't. And if you want to degrade yourself by marrying someone like Phil Mitchell, well, that's fine. But don't expect me to accept the situation, because I never will.
So you don't accept me anymore, is that it?
No, Kath. Don't.